You will never ever feel ready. Not because you're weak, but because your brain isn't meant to push you, it's meant to protect you. It's meant to protect you from movement, from spending energy. That's why readiness and the thing you tell yourself that, hey, if I do this, and I become capable enough, I'll do that thing. But you will never become capable enough to do that thing. You have to move. That's an illusion. That's an illusion, and it will never ever work. And you will never get to a position where you will feel like working, where you will feel like doing something that you have been avoiding for so long. Readiness is the biggest myth, it's the biggest illusion that keeps people stuck, that doesn't make people move at all. We think we need more confidence, more time, more skill set, but in reality, we just need to move. We just need to move towards that thing and we'll automatically figure everything out. We'll automatically figure things out when we move. We wait to be motivated, but motivation will come when you move. And that's what I realized while I was walking for multiple hours a day. What I realized was every single time I would start a work block, a session, my brain would just tell me that, hey, don't walk. Wait another 5 minutes. Like, wait to set the timer on your watch for another 2 hours. Let's close my eyes and visualize, or do something stupid. Do something like read a book, listen to music, walk around, go drink some water, whatever. Wait for motivation. Wait to be ready. But the first time I did it, the first time I gave in to that waiting period, the first time I gave in to my brain that, hey, let's wait for motivation, let's wait. 1 hour went away. I was doing so well. I was working all morning. I waited, wasted 1 hour, lost the momentum, got rid of it, and my whole day was in chaos afterwards. But then I walked after wasting a couple of hours. I walked again. I just got angry at myself and I started walking aggressively. I was just like, set the timer, don't care, walk. Walk for another 3 hours, took a break for 10 minutes, walked for another 3 hours, did all of the things I wanted to do for that day. And then I realized, and it hit me. When I started my work block, I wasn't motivated. I didn't want to do it. But when I was working, I was I was like ready. I was energetic. I wanted to finish it only. I wanted to do the thing in the time limit I have given myself. I have allowed for myself. These are the things I want to do in this block. Do it. And I would be motivated automatically once I moved. And then I realized that's how everything works. Every single thing I did, even with YouTube, I waited for you. I waited on YouTube for probably 8, 9 months, for a year. Like, I didn't upload a video for a year because I wanted some things. I waited to upgrade my vocabulary. I waited because I thought my speech wasn't good. I waited because I thought I didn't speak very well. So let's just write more, practice speech more. So I can, the first video I will record, it's like pretty good. It's not embarrassing. And then I just stopped thinking like that. Then I just took the phone out, stopped caring about the tripod, stopped caring about the microphone, stopped caring about how I'm dressed or how my haircut looks or how my face looks or how I look. All of the negative things that I was thinking about, like, hey, let me build some muscle so I can put myself in the camera and be more confident and be more muscular. No, I just took the camera. I looked disgusting. I didn't have the courage to upload that video. It's still private. Recorded for 20 minutes, yapped for 20 minutes on nonsense, like things that didn't even make sense. And no script, nothing, just talking garbage out of my mind. And I couldn't even look back at that video because it was so cringe. I talked as if I knew all of the answers to the world. That's like the younger me, stupid. But that did do one thing. It started the ball. The ball was rolling now. I started to record videos. I started to realize that small things that I was thinking so deeply about, I realized how to do them better. So I was watching videos about the whole process of recording video, scripting, editing, and how do I upload a video. But once I actually did it, I realized those things along the way. I wasted so much time on just understanding this thing and learning and reading books about hooking people. I read hook points and all of that shit. All I had to do was just start. Just start and you'll figure it out. And it applies to every single thing. You might be at a point where you don't want to do something. Maybe you're just waiting. And there are things in my life as well that I know I should be doing, but I'm waiting to do them because I'm like, let me get this and this and this, and then I'll do those things. I should be just going at it. And there are some difficult things that I have to do and difficult truths that I have to go through. But I'm telling you, like, you just have to do it. Just do it. Stop waiting. You've seen the motto for Nike, the shoe company. Just do it. You might have seen it so many times, yet it means nothing to you. But it's the basic starting point for every guy or a girl who has made a lot of money, who has done a lot of things in their life. It's the starting point. They didn't start with perfection. They didn't start with all of the things, all of the ingredients. They might have started at a negative position than us. They might have been homeless. They didn't even have the money to do or eat or go to the gym. They might have started like that and they are still doing better than us. There's a guy who started at a worse position than you and me, and he is doing a billion times better than us. That should tell you that waiting to be motivated, waiting for that piece of equipment or that tech or that one thing you're waiting for, whatever it might be, maybe it's motivation, it's not going to do shit for you. It's not. It's an illusion. Like, it's an illusion. Your brain creates this illusion that these things will. Your brain relies on potential. Your brain relies on your potential rather than your actions. That's what's happening. Your brain is like, I have so much potential. And you have. You truly have. And we all have potential. But stop using that you have your potential as a fuel. Use action. Use movement as a fuel. You're using potential as a fuel. We all have potential. That beggar in the street has potential. Maybe more than you. But you need to use it. You need to move. You're just thinking about the potential and living your life based on that fantasy world that will remain a fantasy if you don't move. If you don't take the first step. The first step is the worst step. Like, it's the worst step you're going to ever take. Like, think about it. You're going to fail. You're going to suck. You're going to realize that you're not that great. You're going to realize that you suck at speaking in front of a camera. You're going to realize how much times you mess up, how shit you are. Like, when I started, I couldn't record I couldn't even record a video without messing up like 100 times. There would be so many days in a week where I would be like recording and I just gave up on recording that day because I made so many mistakes. I was like, I just made 10 mistakes in the first 5 seconds and I couldn't even talk. Now I'm recording like a 20, 30, 40-minute video with like minimum errors. And I'm speaking better, but I'm still making errors. And in a year's time, I would be better. In a couple of years, I would be making zero mistakes. And that's what happens. You just have to take the first step. That's the hardest step. Take it, go through it, and you will realize this unlocked map. This, like, think about it as a video game. This GTA game you're playing. This unlocked map, you're just thinking about this unlocked map. What would the cars would be like? What would the city be like? Like, what is in that city? You just have to enter the city, enter it, and look at it, and you will make sense of the city slowly. You will make sense of the world slowly. Whatever you're trying to pursue, you will make sense of it. But you can't make sense of it from the outside perspective. You can't make a sense of it from looking at it from an airplane, looking at the city from an airplane. You don't know what's going on in the city. You don't know how it looks. You gotta go in. You will be overwhelmed. You will be feeling negative because you don't know anything about the city. You're new. But soon you will adjust. Soon you will understand. And in a couple of months, you will know a lot about the city and you can walk around it with confidence because you know every street, you know every way you can go, you know where to get coffee from, you know where to get your pharmacy from, whatever. Same thing applies to work. You don't know that unknown work that you're trying to do right now. But once you step in and do the first thing that it requires you to do, then you will be like, oh, okay, I suck at scripting. I suck at recording. The camera angle in my first few videos, like I'm not even in the middle of the frame. I'm in like the right side. That these are the things you realize when you record a couple of videos at the beginning, and then you realize more things. And as you go along, you realize that, hey, you don't need motivation. You don't need that piece of equipment. You don't need these things. You just need to start. And once you start, you will get the motivation, you'll get the momentum, you'll accelerate your success, and you will realize all of the ways you can improve. Instead of watching courses and videos on improving, you can just create things and see how you can improve. And then you can watch the course, watch the videos, learn about how you can improve the problems you're facing. And that is the whole video. Readiness is an illusion. It's not real, it's an illusion. You will never be ready. So just do it right now, even if you suck. And that is it. That's the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you got some value out of it, I would urge you to like the video, subscribe to my channel. If there's a feedback, some suggestion you have for me, you can leave a comment down below. If you want me to make a video on something, maybe you're struggling with something, or maybe you're curious about a topic, then you can just leave a comment down below and I will make a video on it. I hope you have a nice day. And yeah, see you in the next one.